High in the majestic Himalayas lies a story of wisdom, compassion, and perseverance. This is the story of Tenzin Gyatso, the Dalai Lama, a man whose life has inspired millions around the globe. Born in 1935, in the small Tibetan village of Taktser, he was named Lhamo Thondup by his farming family. At just 2 years old, he was recognized as the reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey. The early life of the 14th Dalai Lama was deeply shaped by the teachings of Buddhism and the guidance of his mentors, who meticulously prepared him for his future role. At a young age, he was taken to Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, to begin his spiritual education. Residing at the iconic Potala Palace, the spiritual and political heart of Tibet, he was immersed in a rigorous curriculum that blended Buddhist philosophy, logic, and governance, laying the foundation for his future leadership. Under the careful tutelage of scholars and mentors, the Dalai Lama delved into the core teachings of Buddhism, focusing on the Four Noble Truths, which explore the nature of suffering, its causes, and the path to liberation through the Eightfold Path. His education emphasized ethical living, right action, and meditation, fostering wisdom and inner peace. He also studied the profound concept of emptiness, or shunyata, gaining an understanding of the interdependence of all phenomena and the absence of inherent existence. These teachings profoundly influenced his worldview, instilling in him a deep sense of compassion, kindness, and mindfulness. As he grew into his role as Tibet's spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama internalized these teachings and transformed them into a message of universal relevance. His early lessons in Buddhist philosophy and governance became the cornerstone of his approach to leadership, inspiring millions worldwide to seek inner peace and promote harmony. These formative experiences not only prepared him for the immense responsibilities of his position, but also shaped his enduring legacy as a beacon of wisdom, resilience, and empathy. Enthroned as the 14th Dalai Lama, at just 4 years old, he carried the immense responsibility of being both the spiritual and political leader of Tibet. By the age of 15, he had assumed full leadership during a period of great turmoil. As Tibet faced increasing pressure from the Chinese government, his belief in nonviolence and dialogue became central to his leadership. In 1959, following a failed uprising against Chinese rule, the Dalai Lama fled to India, embarking on a perilous journey across the Himalayas. Granted asylum by the Indian government, he established the Central Tibetan Administration in Dharamshala, often referred to as Little Lhasa. From exile, he became a global advocate for Tibetan rights and culture, proposing the Middle Way approach, a framework seeking autonomy for Tibet within China through dialogue and peaceful means. Despite numerous challenges, the Dalai Lama's message of compassion, nonviolence, and understanding has resonated worldwide. His words, "Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them," continue to inspire people to pursue peace and kindness. His teachings transcend religious and cultural boundaries, emphasizing universal values such as mindfulness, interconnectedness, and ethical living. The Dalai Lama's influence extends far beyond spiritual and political realms. His philosophy has permeated the business world, encouraging leaders to adopt mindfulness, ethical decision-making, and compassion as core values. Companies like Google and LinkedIn have integrated mindfulness practices into their corporate culture, inspired by his teachings. He has shown that true leadership is about serving others and prioritizing well-being over profits. His collaborations with scientists have also bridged the gap between Buddhism and modern neuroscience, particularly in areas like mental health and emotional well-being. In 1989, the Dalai Lama was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his unwavering commitment to nonviolence and his vision for a peaceful resolution to the Tibetan conflict. This recognition cemented his status as a global icon of peace and justice, inspiring countless individuals to work towards a better world. Now, in his late 80s, the Dalai Lama remains a beacon of hope and resilience. His legacy is one of love, understanding, and perseverance in the face of adversity. He continues to inspire initiatives that promote peace, compassion, and dialogue, teaching us that even in the darkest times, light can prevail through patience, forgiveness, and kindness. The Dalai Lama has cultivated meaningful relationships with religious leaders from diverse traditions, fostering interfaith dialogue and understanding. He has met with figures such as Pope John Paul II and Pope Francis, engaging in discussions about shared values like compassion, peace, and the importance of addressing global challenges collectively. His interactions with Christian, Muslim, Hindu, and Jewish leaders reflect his commitment to promoting harmony among religions. By emphasizing the universal human values that transcend faiths, the Dalai Lama has played a pivotal role in bridging cultural and spiritual divides, creating a platform for mutual respect and collaboration. His relationships with foreign dignitaries have also been instrumental in advancing his message of peace and non-violence on a global scale. Leaders such as Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama, and Desmond Tutu have been vocal supporters of his advocacy for Tibetan autonomy and human rights. These connections have not only amplified his cause, but have also strengthened his resolve to engage in dialogue as a means of resolving conflicts. Despite political sensitivities surrounding his meetings with global leaders, the Dalai Lama has remained steadfast in his belief that communication and understanding are the keys to lasting peace. Through these interactions, the Dalai Lama has garnered respect and admiration from world leaders, many of whom view him as a moral compass in turbulent times. His influence extends beyond political and religious spheres, inspiring leaders to prioritize compassion and ethical governance in their decision-making processes. By maintaining a demeanor of humility and openness, the Dalai Lama exemplifies the power of genuine connection, encouraging collaboration across boundaries to address the pressing issues facing humanity. His legacy of building bridges between leaders of faith and nations underscores his unwavering commitment to a more compassionate and unified world. As we reflect on the life and teachings of the Dalai Lama, one question remains: what does his message mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to a friend who believes in the teachings of the Dalai Lama. Join us next time on another journey of discovery. Thank you for watching.